We're standing in front of, actually to the side of, the Port Tobacco Courthouse. Now, most people think that archaeology is a warm weather endeavor, and that's really when we like to do it the best. But for today, we're doing a geophysical survey. Now, what a geophysical survey enables us to do is to look below the ground using certain types of equipment. Today, he's using a magnetometer, which measures differences in the magnetic variations in the earth. And we can tell if there's a brick wall there, or if somebody's dug a ditch and then filled it with different types of dirt. And this is really important because it's going to give us a picture of what Port Tobacco looked like in the past when there were 80-some buildings in the town. Where I'm standing right now is within the footprint of Christ Church, which was disassembled at the turn of the 20th century and hauled up to La Plata and rebuilt. So we're in the footprint here, but there's some rather strange sinkholes within the old footprint. We don't know what those are. So by using this geophysics technique, we can get a picture and then target our excavations, because we've got a lot of acreage here, and to make the best choices about where to dig and what to dig and what questions to ask about the archaeology, this is gives us a baseline study for future planning for archaeological excavations, and also for putting things up like restroom facilities, parking services, things like that, so we don't hurt the archaeology.
For your present and our future, don't litter. Do your part and keep Charles County beautiful.
Applying for jobs with Charles County government is now easier and more efficient. Visit www.charlescountymd.gov for more information.
Hi, I'm Kim Stevens. I'm the manager here at Tri-County Animal Shelter in Hughesville, Maryland. And today I want to talk a little bit about our foster program. That's a program where our community can get involved in housing some of our animals so that they don't have to stay in the shelter. Some of the animals would do better in a home than hanging out in the shelter until they're adopted. Most of the time that includes underage kittens that aren't quite ready to be adopted yet but need a place to grow a little bit bigger. Same with your underage puppies. We have this boy Grady here. He is 13 years old and he didn't take real well to the shelter, so he would be an ideal candidate for the foster program also. We also put critters and things like that, so our guinea pigs, our rabbits, if they would do better in a home than in a shelter environment, we would consider them for a foster program. We also at times put some of our injured animals, some of our animals that have been hit by a car need some recovery time, so instead of recovering at the shelter, they would recover in the home environment. Or even some of our animals who are a little bit scared and don't show well here at the shelter, that kind of hide in the back of the cage. And we just need a little bit more information how they would do in a home. We would also put that into our foster program. So fostering is a great idea. It definitely helps the animals, but if you can't make that long-term commitment, like I said, Grady's 13 years old, he still has plenty of years left to live. So if you can't make a commitment like that, but you want to do something short-term to help us, then fostering really is a great idea. We put our animals in foster care from anywhere from a week up until months, just depending on what exactly we've put them in foster care for. So our average kittens that are underage, they typically come into us at about 4 weeks old. That's when they start to get a little bit more mobile and they get away from mom. People find them. So they typically have to stay in foster care for about 4 weeks till they hit the 8-week-old mark. And same with our puppies. And then it just depends on our other animals. If something's recovering from surgery, it will depend on exactly their medical needs. Something like Grady, he might stay in a foster home for a couple weeks so that we can get an idea how to market him and then find him the right home. Signing up to foster is really easy. All you have to do is send us an email, and that's at tcasfoster@charlescountymd.gov, and we'll send you all the paperwork. We also have the food and supplies you need to get set up. So if you have a spare room, it can be even a bathroom. Our kittens do really well in bathrooms, something like that. But if you have a spare room and you really want to help these animals get out of here, then by all means send us an email and we would be happy to get you signed up as a foster.